Well, hello and welcome. I'm Miss Heard with Miss Heard Song Lyrics Podcast. We're in Season 6, Episode 271, and the Miss Heard Song Lyric is, As I lay me down, we like tacos to sleep. And then the correct lyrics is, As I lay me down, when I come home to sleep. Well, if you haven't guessed it now, we're doing a Sophie B. Hawkins misheard song lyric to her song, As I Lay Me Down. Who doesn't like tacos? It's one of my favorite foods. But for years, if you go to Reddit and other websites, people have said the same thing of that background lyric of, it does sound like they're saying, we like tacos. But what are they really saying? And it took some digging. So many sites also show the lyrics, but they don't show the back lyrics. And actually, I was able to find from a website called boards.straightdope.com. And it was dated way back on February 2001. It was from a user named Demos, Deimos. So I'm giving you the shout out that confirms the actual lyrics. So Demos wrote on this boards.straightdope.com website, said, I never thought that this little bit of information would ever come in handy, but I actually know the answer to this. I had a girlfriend in high school who was a major Sophie B. Hawkins nut. And she actually got to meet Miss Hawkins via a local radio station contest. To make a long story short, I made her promise to ask Sophie why the hell she likes tacos so much. It turns out the lyrics are, when I come home. And whenever I hear it, I still sing the taco version. So it's, when I come home, not we like tacos, but it's pretty close. Yeah. When I come home, we like tacos. Very close. Okay, let's talk about the song. As I Lay Me Down is a song composed and performed by American singer-songwriter Sophie B. Hawkins and was released back in February of 1995, almost 30 years, by Columbia as the third single from her second album from 1994 called Whaler, and also appears on the Best of Sophie B. Hawkins album 2002. The song is one of two biggest hits, reaching number 6 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 and number 1 on the Billboard Adult Contemporary chart for 6 weeks during 1995. Okay, 1995, where were you if you were even born? I was a mere 23, so I was back in Oregon, so this is the northwest part of Oregon, and starting my career in the exciting world of insurance. But that's another story for another time. All right, so outside the United States, the song reached number 6 in Canada, number 7 in Australia, number 19 in New Zealand, and number 24 in the United Kingdom. Its music video was also directed by someone with the same first name, Sophie Mueller, and we'll go into that in a bit later on. According to songfacts.com, As I Lay Me Down is actually a ballad in memory of her father. And it says here, as told in the 1998 film documentary, The Cream Will Rise, Hawkins has struggled to overcome problems with her dysfunctional relationship with her mother and brother. With that in mind, her father might have been her main source of stability in her home. So that's why she wrote about him in this song. Okay, so what does the B stand for? Her full name is Sophie Ballantyne. That's beautiful. Hawkins. Born on November 1, 1964. So she just had a birthday right now. I mean, she's 60? Yeah, she's 60 because I am taping this on November 3rd, 2024. So happy birthday, Miss Sophie B. Hawkins. Of course, she's an American singer, songwriter, musician, and painter. That I did not know. She was born in New York City and attended the Manhattan School of Music for a year as a percussionist before leaving to pursue her music career, and for that we're thankful. She achieved critical and commercial success with her first 2 albums, producing a string of hits, including Damn, I Wish I Was Your Lover. Love that song. Right Beside You, and of course the song we're talking about today, As I Lay Me Down. She is a longtime supporter of animal rights and environmental causes, and is also a social and political activist supporting events promoting women in music and LGBT rights. I love it. Her debut album called Tongues and Tales was released in 1992. Wow, 32 years ago. And achieved both worldwide commercial success and critical acclaim, earning her a Grammy Award nomination for Best New Artist in 1993. Did she win is the question. She did not. I did some research and she lost the award of Best New Artist of 1993 to hip-hop group Arrested Development. Other nominees were Billy Ray Cyrus, Achy Breaky Heart, or Miley Ray Cyrus's dad, for some of you who do not really know who Billy Ray Cyrus is, Chris Cross, and John Cicada, or Cicada. Cicada, that's right. It looks like cicada, but it's cicada. So all of them were up for that, but Arrested Development won it. There you go. All right, the single Damn, I Wish I Was Your Lover went to number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 Singles chart in the US and was also a top 20 hit in the UK, peaking at number 14. She also performed Bob Dylan's song I Want You, which she had covered on her first album Tongues and Tales for the 1992 Madison Square Garden concert honoring Dylan's 30th anniversary as a musician. This was later released as the 30th anniversary concert celebration, but her performance was omitted. Interesting. Wow, interesting. They asked her to sing it, but wasn't part of the release. Okay. Got me a hidden story there. Whaler, her second album, was released in 1994 and was produced by Stephen Lipson. It also contained the song we're talking about, top US top 10 hit, As I Lay Me Down, and was certified gold. And then 3 singles from the album made the UK top 40, including Right Beside You, which peaked at number 13. The same year, this was Did You Know, Hawkins posed nude for interview and explained to Ed Rampel in an interview for Q magazine she met the photographer Bruce Weber. Have you heard of Bruce Weber? He's pretty big. And was asked if she would do a photo shoot with him. While she had provided her own clothes, Weber deliberately had her wear an unflattering dress as part of his plan to convince Hawkins to disrobe during the shoot. That's very, I don't know about that. Interesting. Clever on his part, but also devious, right? Okay. In 1998, Hawkins' record company, Sony Music, delayed the release of her third album because supposedly their executives were unhappy with the finished product and wanted Hawkins to rework some of the material. In particular, one of it was they insisted that Hawkins remove a banjo track from one of the songs. She's like, no, I'm not going to do that. So unwilling to compromise her artistic integrity, she refused to accommodate Sony Music. After a lengthy battle between Hawkins and Sony Music, the album Timber was eventually released in 1999, though Sony declined to promote it. That's terrible. Okay. Hawkins subsequently left the label and founded her own label called Trumpet Swan Productions. And in 2001, Timber was re-released on Hawkins' label, now as a 2-disc set that contained new songs, demos, remixes, and videos. Her first independently recorded and released album, Wilderness, was released in 2004, so gosh, 20 years ago already. So you know what? She's like, I'm going to do it myself. Another Did You Know is in 2012, Hawkins starred as Janis Joplin in the play Room 105, which was written and directed by her longtime girlfriend and manager, Gigi Gaston. After another long hiatus, she released her 5th album of all new material in 2012, titling it The Crossing. On April 4, 2013, Hawkins appeared as herself on the TV series Community, I love that show, in the episode called Her Story of Dance, performed Damn, I Wish It Was Your Lover, and also the song we're talking about today, As I Lay Me Down, during the Community College's Sophie B. Hawkins dance. That's hilarious. So named because the character Britta confused her with Susan B. Anthony in an attempt to compete with the Sadie Hawkins dance. That is hilarious. So if you haven't seen it, probably on YouTube, you can find it. A Community episode called Her Story. It's spelled Herstory of dance. Then we're getting closer to our time here. In 2019, Sophie B. Hawkins completed a sold-out tour around the U.S. That summer, she also appeared on a German TV show called Night Grooves, singing several songs, discussing her past, and showing off her drumming talent. Because remember, she started in school as a percussionist. Personal life. Well, she has 2 children, one named Dashiell, born in 2008, and the other is Esther Ballantine from her middle name, born 2015. Esther has been conceived 20 years earlier and frozen as an embryo. That's amazing. In an interview with Howard Stern, Hawkins said that she identified as omnisexual. Although there were rumors she had dated Martina Navratilova, tennis player, and Jodie Foster, she denied those, saying, I've never met any of the women I'm supposed to have had affairs with. And then in 2012, Hawkins and Gigi Gaston shared a house in Venice, California. So it sounds like she's living an amazing life. Let's talk about the music video. Have you seen it lately? It was uploaded on YouTube way back on October 25th, 2009. So 15 years ago. It's had a whopping 13,136,195 views and counting. And this was, again, I was mentioning earlier, a music video of As I Lay Me Down was directed by an English director, Sophie Mueller. So same first name. Well, it depicts Sophie B. Hawkins singing while sitting on stairs outside an apartment building in her hometown of New York City. She's very beautiful, blonde hair. Flashes to her in a forest swing on a swing, lying on a tree branch, sitting in a boat, and sitting on a bench. It also shows the little girl running through the forest, representing her as a child. And then just has that very look of, way back when in the 90s, and a lot of rich colors. Then I want to know, who is Sophie Muller, this music video altogether? Well, she was born on January 31st, 1962. An English music video director who has directed over 300, that's count, 300 music videos. She won a Grammy Award for Annie Lennox's Diva video album and an MTV Music Award, an MTV Video Music Award for Lennox's song Why from the same album. I remember that video. That's a great video as well. In 1993, she received a Brit Award for Stay by Shakespeare's Sister. She won another MTV Award in 1997 for No Doubt's Don't Speak. Don't Speak! And then she also is a longtime collaborator of Sade. Love Sade. Smooth Operator. Annie Lennox, of course. Gwen Stefani, Kylie Minogue, Garbage, and Shakespeare's Sisters, to name a few. And then Muller has also photographed still campaigns and cover arts for albums and provided photographs and art direction for concert tours, concert films, and commercials. So great person to be doing a video with, who has all that knowledge as well as experience, over 300 music videos and several awards to prove it. But yeah, this song brings me back from the 90s, and now we know it's not "We like tacos," it's "When I come home." So if you have any great suggestions like this misheard song lyric, just send it to any of our social media sites like Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly Twitter. You can just send me, little me, an email at misheard, that's MISSHEARD songs @gmail.com. Till then, keep singing those songs wrong. Bye.